All right, first YouTube video, we're shitting on TikTok. So these shorts where specifically people just kind of pose in the camera and talk about shallow stuff, like what they do to their significant other, if they had a significant other, but they don't because they're on TikTok all the time, or, the dances I don't really care too much about. It's more just this shallow content where people only care about vanity so clearly and don't attribute anything a part of their life into the value of others. I hope you follow me. I said that kind of weird. My brain works in a weird way. So let's look at the current state of our nation. I live in the US, I live in America. Look at the current state of the world. Now, I'm not a politician, clearly. But what I see is the people running our country, the people running the world, talk about the Bilderberg Foundation or the WEF, the World Economic Forum. These people seem, in my opinion, to only have their personal best interests at heart. Now, without getting too conspiracy wacky, I remember when TikTok wasn't TikTok and it used to be something called Musical.ly. Musical.ly. Now, there's a very famous YouTuber who back in the day was just trashing all of the Musical.ly content that was coming out. His name is Penguin Zero. Since then, he... what's the word for it? Satirically made a TikTok and he's been blowing up on it. He's a phenomenal artist, just in general. He makes really good content. However, it's satire, pure satire. Again, these people that are currently running the world, they don't care about themselves. And I'm seeing it fractalized into the generation that's younger than me. I'm 25 years old, so I'm technically part of the post-millennials, which is, I believe, Generation Z. Now, pretty much anybody my age or younger than me is part of this post-millennial era. I'm not sure if there's a new generation after that, but I believe we're all kind of lumped into this category. Now, what I see when I watch these TikToks is just pure selfishness. There's no internal dialogue going on, which is fine. People are allowed to just have some mindless fun every now and then. However, I personally believe we're in a state right now on planet Earth, we're in a point in time right now, I should say, where we should not be concerned about our own vanity. We should be concerned about figuring out how to help the people around us. I know there's a lot of confusion in these social, political perspectives right now with gender, and it's pretty much just gender, dude. I don't know why it's such a big deal, but it's consumed all of the relevant media, aside from the war in Ukraine, which is relevant in its own regard. I don't know, man. I don't want this to drone on and be too long, but I just think that there's things better than what we're attributing our time to now that we should be. Like working on ourselves and working on our mental, just because, and this is my personal opinion, I don't care what you think personally, and you're also entitled to your own opinion. So if you want to comment and tell me what you think about my opinion, go for it. I'll probably respond. I'm curious as to what other people think. It's good to be curious. It's good to be inquisitive and learn how other people work. It helps you become a better version of yourself. So my personal opinion is we should be focusing on ourselves, but not for the sake of being selfish. We should be focusing on ourselves because, I won't lie, there's a lot of things not necessarily wrong with me, but things that I can improve on in my life. And my personal belief is if I improve on those things, if I continue to cultivate the proper life that I want to live, and I continue to improve myself in the physical or mental or emotional aspects that I think I need to work on, it will in turn help the people around me. And that's probably what I've cared about my entire life. It really became impactful when I was maybe 14 or 15, but I mean, I was in mixed martial arts. I did Taekwondo from when I was 4 years old to 12 or 13. Integrity and respect for your fellow human is a big part of that. It's not just about fighting. There's a lot of philosophical stuff that goes into it too. So yeah, we'll end this 5-minute video. Pretty good first video. I was gonna record some long-term stuff about like cryptocurrency and what actually it is, because a lot of it's just scams, but that's not this. It's for another time. I don't know what kind of content this is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of different stuff. So if you're interested in the ride, you want to see where I go, maybe one day I'll fight Logan Paul on live television. Join me for the ride. Peace and love.